Why older women prefer to make love with a young man? I know you are young men out there. You asking yourself this kind of question. Let me telling you, your things is more the way you are thinking. I want to explain to you a little bit about this. There's a point of reason why they decide to do like that. Before I'm about to do this, if you didn't subscribe to this channel, to the red button down below, please subscribe it. Like the video and don't forget to hit the notification bell on. Share this video to some men out there, gentlemen out there, and telling them there is a lot of reason which is making the older woman always prefer nowadays to make love with a young man out there. Let me tell you first. Anything's about making love. There's a lot of things people they use to expecting it. Not only about making love, they use to expecting it. Also, there is a behavior of somebody. We put everything together and I will tell him the reason. The main reason why they prefer to make love with a young man nowadays, just because the young men are more capable. When I'm talking about the young men are more capable, it means about young men can't feel tired once. They need to repeat more and more and more. And the old woman, their mentality, when they get it more, they are already make themselves like they are already young. Even if they knows in reality, if they are old enough not to dating you, not to make love with you. But when you're giving her more and more and more, never coming fast, you're making her so comfort, so easy. They're always getting crazy about the young men out there. That's why they prefer to dating you. That's the reason number one. The reason number two is easy for them to come when they meet the young men. I know people, they always used to know about maybe the woman is already come. To make a woman come is not easy. Let me tell you, it's not easy. It needs some man who knows how to do it so well. If you make that woman come, not only for one shot, which you are used to give that woman, you can repeat more and more and more until you make that woman come. So if you make that woman come, her mentality will be always like, let me dating the young men nowadays. Because the young men, they can make me come and they are more capable. They put all this point together and they proceeding making love with a young man. You need to know that the woman is not about, they don't like their older. Sometimes they can be like them, but that's because they want something different to their age. That is reason number two. Another reason which is making nowadays the older woman prefer to make love with a young man out there, just because the young men don't feel any disgusting with anything. Don't feel at all. They can leak any way which they want to leak without even feeling mess, without even feeling like it's disgusting. They never feel something like that. And that older woman, that thing is something new to them. They didn't experience when they was young. Now they are experienced when they already older enough, which they can't get it from their same age mate. Sometimes they can get it, but it's depending on how that man used to give it to her. That's why I said, young man, their thing is more capable. They can make it very easy to come. And don't forget about, they don't feel anything. They can lick anywhere which they want to lick. That's why nowadays older women prefer to make love with a young man. Not only about that, there is another reason, which is the hidden reason. This hidden reason is all about the woman mentality. When I'm talking about the woman mentality, it's all about some woman by themselves, when they dating the young man, when they make love with a young man, They put themselves onto that age. They are thinking that they are already young, that the only mentality is telling them. They used to make themselves, they are so young and young. They don't want to be old at all. They don't even want about it. That's why they are used to make love with a young man. It's not about money. It's not about your looking. It's not about your appearance. They are looking with something which they make themselves happy. That's the only things which they are looking older woman out there. Not only about to making her calm. Not only about you are so capable to give her more than one shot. It's not about your age because you are so young. Also, it's about you are looking. When I'm talking about you are looking, when you see into this world, all the older women who are used to dating the young men, all the young men, they have good looking. If you have a good looking, it can be easy for you to dating an older woman. So there's a lot of reason which they make them just to jump into the conclusion that I want to having a young man now. That's the only things. Not only about that, also you make her sweat. What I'm talking about to make her sweat is all about your things is more sweet than you're thinking. Because when they are there on that process, when they are there, when they are make love with you, their mind, their body, they are sweating like they never sweat before. Because you give that what they want. You give that woman what she look like. That's why she prefer to having you. She prefer to dating a young man out there. I don't say that the older men can't give to older woman something like that. There's some older men, they can do it, but the older man has a lot of things on their head. They have a lot of responsibility. They don't have that enough time to do all those shit around. They don't have that enough time. But when it's come about the young men, when they think about money, about job, another thing which they're thinking is about how they can make somebody satisfied. That the young men, how they are thinking about. They want to think about, I want to show that woman how powerful I am. That is how the young men nowadays, how they are. And that old woman nowadays. It's not about nowadays. It was like before. I don't know if before it was like that. But into this generation. Now, we are talking about what we see today. What we see today is all about these things is making them to dating all the young men out there. If you are so handsome and you're not capable, you don't know anything, that older woman will not want to date you. If you are so handsome and you know everything, you're making her calm, you're so capable, you're looking everywhere, your thing is so sweet, trust me, older woman will stay. Another reason is all about how your things big it is. They are looking on how big it is. If it's so big, if the size is fitting them, they used to stay. They used to stay. Even if you have a small size, but if you don't know how, if you know how to play with your own size well to that woman will never go nowhere. That woman will stay because that woman always thinking about, they already finish everything. We are talking about maybe they are already have children, they already make their own money, they already have some business. So what else they will need? Maybe they need only love and they miss it. And what is your responsibility? Your responsibility is to make her happy and giving her what she deserves to get from you. That is why old women prefer making love with a young man. Let me know to my comment section down below. Are you a young man? We are talking about some men from 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. We are talking about those kind of men. Are you on that age? Are you dating the woman who much older more than you? Tell me your experience down below to my comment section. And other people, they were reading from you and learn it from you. My name is Missy Flora, and this is our Missy Flora's channel. If in case you didn't subscribe to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe down below to the red button, which is writing subscribing. If you are a returning member to this channel, thank you so much guys for always passing by. Like the video and share this video. Thank you so much guys for watching. Until next time, and today guys, let me end up here, and I love you all. Bye-bye.